Have you ever wondered, why is my first thought always negative? I'll mess this up. I'm not good enough. They probably don't like me. It feels automatic, like your mind is wired against you. But here's the truth they never taught you. You weren't born negative. You learned to think that way. And anything learned can be unlearned. Let's break it down. 1. It's how we survived. In the depths of despair, we faced relentless storms, both literal and metaphorical. Food supplies dwindled, and hope flickered like a dying ember. Yet we forged a bond, pooling resources and skills. We learned to forage and cultivate, turning barren lands into oases of sustenance. Every setback became a lesson, every failure a stepping stone. Through laughter and shared stories, we ignited our spirits, reminding ourselves that resilience is born from unity. Together, we emerged stronger, defying the odds. 2. Repetition built the pattern. In a small town where resources were scarce and challenges seemed insurmountable, the community found strength in repetition. Each morning, they gathered in the square, sharing stories of survival and laughter that echoed through the streets. This daily ritual became their lifeline, weaving a tapestry of resilience. As they exchanged skills, baking bread, mending clothes, teaching children, their bonds deepened, transforming despair into hope. Through the patterns of their shared experiences, they discovered that setbacks were merely stepping stones toward a brighter, united future. 3. It's what you were taught from childhood. I was taught that resilience is not just a trait, but a necessity. My grandmother, with her calloused hands, would gather us around the fire, recounting tales of hardship and triumph. It's not the fall that defines you, she'd say, but how you rise. These lessons resonated as I faced my own challenges. Each setback became a stepping stone, shaping my beliefs and actions. In moments of despair, I remember her words, rallying not just myself, but others, fostering a spirit of unity and hope. 4. The fear behind every negative thought. Fear often lurks behind every negative thought, its origins deeply rooted in past experiences and societal expectations. It whispers doubts, magnifying insecurities, and crafting a narrative of inadequacy. This internal struggle can feel isolating, as if each person is alone in their battle. However, confronting these fears becomes a communal effort. Sharing vulnerabilities creates connections, transforming silence into strength. Through open conversations and collective support, individuals learn to redefine their stories, turning fears into stepping stones for growth, resilience, and empowerment. 5. The brain loves what's familiar. The brain thrives on familiarity, finding solace in the rhythms of daily life that shape our experiences. Picture the warmth of a childhood kitchen, the scent of baking bread evoking memories of laughter and love. In those moments, neurons ignite, releasing dopamine, the pleasure chemical, reinforcing our attachment to these familiar experiences. Whether it's the comforting embrace of a favorite song or the predictable laughter of a well-loved friend, these interactions create a tapestry of emotional safety. This yearning for the familiar shapes our preferences, guiding us toward connections that nurture our spirit, reminding us that in a world of uncertainty, it is the known that often brings the greatest joy. 6. Pain creates patterns. Pain often weaves intricate patterns into the fabric of our lives, shaping experiences and relationships in profound ways. Each hardship we endure becomes a thread, creating a tapestry rich with lessons. As we navigate these challenges, we discover resilience, learning that our responses define not only our character, but also the connections we forge. In moments of vulnerability, shared stories deepen our bonds, transforming isolation into solidarity. Through collective struggles, we find strength, illuminating pathways to growth and understanding, proving that even in darkness, we are never alone. 7. Your mind is lying to you. Our minds can be treacherous, spinning tales that twist our self-perception into something unrecognizable. We often wear masks, believing the whispers of doubt that cloud our judgment, convincing us we are less than we truly are. As we navigate this journey of self-discovery, peeling back layers of fear and insecurity becomes essential. In the embrace of community, we find mirrors reflecting our strengths, reminding us of our resilience. Through shared stories and experiences, we unearth our truths, reimagining our narratives and reclaiming our power. Negative thoughts aren't proof you're broken. They're habits. They're echoes from the past, not the truth of who you are. But now, you're aware. And awareness is the first step to freedom. You can train your mind to see strength instead of fear, progress instead of failure. It won't happen overnight. But every time you challenge a negative thought, you reclaim your power. Keep going. Keep rising. Because you were never meant to live small. You are undefeated. If you find the video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the next videos. Thanks.